Does Dirt 4 crash and burn, or is it a racing champion? Dirt 4 is a rally game by Codemasters. So let's start with the cars. There's a variation of cars and modes. The cars handle really well as you expected. Like, you can choose between having more like an arcade racer to more simulation, so it depends on what you're after, but this makes it more accessible to lots more people. And you can jump in if you just want like the feel of like a rally thing but more arcadey. It's good. There's a good damage model, so talking about cars, so you can lose your tyres, your lights can break, and if your lights break and it's a nighttime mode, then it's really dark and hard to see. And talking of darkness, that moves us on to our weather variation and time of day options. So basically you can have various like midday or in the evening or nighttime, and the weather the same, like heavy rain or sunny or cloudy, and that adds and changes as well, because obviously if it's wet, that can cause tracks you're used to be a little bit different because it'll be more slippy. There's loads of events to choose from, so even in the different like career choices or career types, there's loads of events in there, so this game will keep you going for ages. The career has a good choice of what to do. Once you've played a few rally stages, everything else unlocks pretty quick, so you're not restricted to go do all the rally first and then go do all the other modes. So talking of modes and events, the different modes or events are Rally, Land Rush, Rallycross, Historical Rally, and Joyride. So Rally is like your standard rally that's set in stages, so it's point A to point B, and that's all about time. Historic Rally is the same, but with more historical cars, rally cars from the past. Land Rush is like these big Jeep, like trucks, some are like trucks or more off-road vehicles, but that's like multiple, that's like a lap based, like here's 5 laps, and you've got multiple players, multiple AI bots, or if you're online, other players at the same time. Rallycross is the same thing, but rally cars, but it's rally cars at the same time round these shorter tracks. Joyride is a bit different. That's similar to what was in Dirt 3 with the Ken Block stuff, the Gymkhana, but I don't think the Joyride's quite as good in this. I enjoyed it, but it's just like one warehouse setting, so it gets a little bit old, although it is quite enjoyable to try and get your car around tight corners and avoid different stuff. So I wish they'd done a little bit more with that, but overall I really enjoyed all these modes. There's plenty of difficulty options to tweak, like I was saying before, so not only can you just like different things about your car, but there's different overall difficulty, so it depends on what bit you find it difficult. You can tweak it to suit that. There's multiplayer. When I have tested it for recording for this video, it's still alive. Now it has a few issues though. So let me explain how the multiplayer works. Multiplayer is hosted by a player, and there isn't any timers to allow a certain amount of time for the host to decide what to do and when to start. So that basically leads to situations where you can end up sitting in a lobby for ages if the host doesn't do anything, which can lead to multiplayer being frustrating, and there's no A-bots to fill in the empty spots in multiplayer either. So you kind of just like sitting around for the host to go, oh, I'm going to start it now, but you could sit there 10 minutes, they might have disappeared and just left the lobby open. Various locations for the rally modes, but there's a lack of locations for Land Rush and Joyride. Like I said, there's just the warehouse for Joyride, and Land Rush, I think there's like maybe 3 different settings. There's different tracks on those settings, but it's basically like the same arena, which is a little bit disappointing, because Land Rush is like a really good fun mode that you could have like in so many different locations across the world doing. Like I said before about bringing up Dirt 3, this lacks the fun bright colours of like the Joyride modes that were in Dirt 3. Just feels a bit more toned down, so I'm hoping with the release of Dirt 5 they'll bring back some of that colour. But on a technical side, it runs really smoothly, the graphics look good, it's detailed, includes various cam views, so basically you got like, you can see your car, you can not see anything like a first person, but then you got like your classic behind the steering wheel mode. There's a voiceover for the rally directions, but there's also logos on the screen, so you don't need to worry if you can't quite understand the accents or hear what the instructions are. Here's some extra stuff that I didn't really do for the main career, but found out afterwards. So not only can you just buy and sell other cars, which I knew at the beginning, but there's things where you can customize your team roles and hiring staff, and they give you like, you have to pay like so much, not real money, in-game currency, you have to pay to like update your technician or your engineer, but like they can help you give like little bonuses to the thing. But I felt like you could play the game without them, so that's really if you want to get into like the nitty gritty with like numbers and statistics and them. So overall, I thought it was really good fun. It's been a long time since I've played like a game, and especially a racing game, where I've like felt like I've sunk my teeth into it and played loads of it. So I'd highly recommend it. So yeah, I would find Dirt 4, it's probably cheap now because Dirt 5's come out, so I'd still go back to this. There's still people playing the multiplayer, there's plenty here to do, plenty of locations. It's a great racing game. Thank you for watching this review. Remember to hit the bell for all our new videos and the subscribe button. We appreciate all our supporters. Have a good day and stay safe.